gentlemen, we're back with another one. And today I want to have a discussion on why the Pokemon community genuinely annoys the living fuck out of me. First of all, check that out. We finally organized it now so you can see the cases back there and the evolving boxes, the piss yellow. Anyway. So anyway, I want to get into this discussion of why I genuinely think the entire Pokemon community's cringe and why I think the general public's cringe as fuck. So first of all, some guy with the comment, he's like, "Oh, you're into Pokemon, bro? Like, what?" It's like, dude, what else are you doing with your life? Like, everything else in this world fucking blows, you know? Like, besides, like, Pokemon and investing and getting laid. That's about it. And partying. But either way, so I want to dive into why, like, I don't like a lot of the community. Like, so a lot of people are ripping on Vapor right now because he bought a lot of Pokemon Center prismatic ETBs. Like, everyone's like, oh, he's stupid. Like, including Pokemon Joey. Like they're calling the guy out. They're saying how stupid he is and how he's gonna get cooked and all this bullshit. And like, there were two different styles of comments. It was either you're going to get burnt, oh, you're someone's liquidity, you're so stupid, and just like this like childish, ignorant bullshit. I mean, yeah, I guess most of the people, I don't know what Pokemon Joe is, but I guess like most people are pretty fucking childish. So whatever. But but even Pokemon Joe commented on this thing and saying like, oh well, Vapor's just gonna get cooked, bro. He maxed out his credit card, and then like people were like, oh, Vapor's just making all this money off of YouTube, and that's how he's buying his boxes. And it's just like people. And thank God there was like one comment like me that was like, people act like they haven't seen $5,000 before. Like I think Vapor had like 5K in ETBs. I mean, shit, right here's a $5,000 fucking booster box case. I mean, that's just one of the things in my collection. Like my Fusion Strike case, my two Lost Origin cases. Like, right there's your 5K. Like it's not that crazy to see $5,000, and I don't know why people think like you have to be like a criminal mastermind or a famous YouTuber to buy $5,000 in prismatic. I don't know like why that's so bizarre. Vapor probably has a job. Like, has anyone ever thought that Vapor probably works a 9 to 5? I don't know how old the guy is or anything, but he does sound younger. But still, like, he probably works a 9 to 5, and throws all of his money into Pokemon. I mean, that's his choice to do so. But my point is, and this happened back when I bought a lot of my stuff, is everyone talks shit on it and, said how stupid I was and how I'm, I guarantee if I had a channel back then, everyone would be like saying how stupid I am and how foolish I am and all this bullshit. And then the prices go up and you find out you're right. And they're all just like looking at you like snakes, bro. Like, oh, that motherfucking scalper, that piece of shit. And it's like, even the people that are considered scalpers are talking shit on you, saying you're stupid for buying something. And then the prices go up and everyone's like, oh, fuck that guy. It's just like, and that's why I don't feel bad, man. And that's why you shouldn't hate on people for owning Pokemon. Like, I really want to stress this enough. Is hating on people that own Pokemon is just absolutely diabolically fucking pathetic. And I'll explain why. It's very simple. Is when the stuff was cheap, nobody wanted to buy it. It's all trash. It's all going to zero. I'm going to wait for MSRP and, all the bullshit that people spew. And then when it goes up, all of a sudden everyone's hating on you. What you're doing is wrong. And it's like, dude, we all have the same opportunities, even right now. Like anyone that wants to complain about me being a scalper or thinks I'm some scalper, it's like, dude, you can buy prismatic just like I can. Like, we have the same opportunity. I don't have some secret source that I can get these for $50. Fuck no. I paid damn near full market. Like, like some of them I bought in like the 200s. Some of them, like, there was a couple of them I did get steals on at the 160s, 170s really. Like, I'm not getting that ungodly of deals. But that was when everybody thought it was going to drop, so I bought a bunch of them. You know, like, we all have the same fucking opportunities. That's what pisses me off. And then it's like, then when you guys get opportunities like Prismatic, you don't fucking buy it. And then you get, like, let's say Prismatic goes to 400 at Pokemon Center ETB, then everyone fucking hates on us, and we're the evil scalpers, and we're bad people that don't want children to have product, when it's like, dude, we all have the same opportunities. I can't stress this enough. We all have the same opportunities. Now, granted, I bought a lot of my stuff 3 or 4 years ago when it was cheap, but most of you probably could have did it too. And for the new people in the hobby, you just have different opportunities now. Like, you could have bought Prismatic literally last a couple weeks ago. You know, like, you could have bought the SPCs when they were cheap. You could have bought Evolving Skies. Like, I was telling you guys to buy the ETBs at like $250, $300. You know, like I literally try to lead everyone on my channel that, like, if anyone truly hates me on this channel for owning Pokemon, like, you're a fucking douchebag. Like, there's just no other way to say it, because I'm telling you what to buy. You know, I'm telling you we have the same fucking opportunities right now. Me and you both. There's no difference. It's just I bought some of this stuff years ago and left it sit, so I deserve the reward because I left it sit, you know, and kept it and didn't open it and didn't sell it, you know. And like I said, we all have the same opportunities. It's just I can choose to sell this stuff now, and I've made money. That's it, you know. So, like, but the entire time, any man that buys Pokemon sealed, they get hated on, like, and clowned on, and all this shit. And, like, you just have to zone all that out if you're investing and not care about the clowns. I know Vapor's doing a good job at doing this himself, of just zoning them all out and saying, fuck it, I'm going heavy on Prismatic because it's a good investment for the PCETBs. And, you know, and that's why I don't feel bad for owning Pokemon, and neither should you. And anyone making rage bait content on people that own Pokemon are just fucking cringe, dude. Yes, is there more crime of people getting robbed and stuff like that? Sure. But guess what? It was like that with everything else. Like, people get robbed of cars. People get robbed of jewelry. Anything that's worth money, people are going to try to steal. So, yeah, is there more crime? So, someone hoarding boxes in their closet is not some fucking criminal, dude. Like, that's just so fucking bizarre. But, like, people look at it that, some people, not most people, because, like, most people in the real world know, like, that's so idiotic. But, like, yeah, people think they're like a criminal mastermind because they own Pokemon. Like, dude, they just bought shit that they liked, and they held on to it because they believe in it long term, man. There's nothing wrong about that. And if you think there's something wrong about that, you're fucking gay. You know, I hate to say it, but you're fucking lame. You know, and I just find it cringe that anyone can complain about scalping when they can go buy the shit. We all have the same opportunities. I'll stress that again. You know, like, if I want to get Prismatic PCTVs, they're fucking $200 for me too. You know, we all have the same fucking opportunities. And, you know, like, generally, I know I make some jokes on this channel and stuff like that and fuck around, but I'm very decent to anyone in this hobby that is wanting to get in it. I support any of you doing this, and you know, I think it's a good idea. And, you know, I'm down to try to give people the best possible advice I can. And, you know, but you have to zone out all these people. And that's what Vapor's gotten good at doing. I've been good at doing this. Rudy's been good at doing this, is zoning out everyone that thinks you're some madman or some idiot and just buying it and holding and waiting, you know. But, yeah, you know, I really want to take my hat off to Vapor on this one because, while everyone's talking shit on him, he's probably going to have the last laugh when Prismatic Pokemon Center TVs hit $400 to $500. But, you know, 90% of the people that could have invested, that didn't, that are, you know, they're going to complain in 2 years and say, oh, Vapor's such a scalper, bro. He's such a scalper. And it's like, no, you could have bought it too, but you were fucking shitting on people and talking shit. So now you're mad that it went up. Like, it's cringe level. It really is. And it's sad that I even have to make videos on this, like, to educate people that owning Pokemon is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with it. You can own whatever you want in life. That's the beautiful part about life. Is if you want to own homes, you can put your money in homes. If you want to own cards, you can put your money in cards. If you want to own cars, you can put your money in cars. You're allowed to put your money in any fucking thing you want. And there's not anything anyone can do about it. You're legally allowed to do that. That's the one right you have, is to invest in things you believe in. If you invest in crypto, you invest in crypto. And no one should hate you for it. No one should fault you for it. And what you do does not affect fucking children. It doesn't affect anybody, because children can still buy packs. I see kids rip more packs than ever. Like, that's just the point of this video, man. And it makes me sick. Like, it makes me downright sick of how a lot of the community has shifted towards this anti-scalper hate bullshit. When it's like, dude, I'll say this right now. If I didn't own any of this, take everything away, all of it's gone. Let's say I'm broke as fuck. I have $0 to my name. And I'm watching someone like me, or Alpha Investments, or whoever. I would still feel the exact same way. I really would. I would feel like these people earn their money. They have invested their money and risked their money that they worked for. And they have the right to own Pokemon if they like it. That is just the rules, bro. It's how it works. You can't go around hating on people for owning stuff. It's just so fucking cringe, guys. And I'm saying that, like, if I didn't believe in this stuff long term, I would sell everything and put it in a pile of cash. And I would still make videos, and I would still say the exact same message, that all of these people with big seal collections, they have the absolute right to do so. And any of you that doubt that, or like think I'm bullshitting, it's true, man. Like, I think anyone, like, I don't even have the biggest collection of Pokemon, because I don't put my life savings in Pokemon. But and I still don't hate on Rudy or Alpha Investments. I mean, Rudy or Nostalgianomics. I don't hate on them for doing that. They're allowed to do that. And I would still support them and cheer them on and say, hell yeah, man. Hopefully your investments do good. And that's how you should be too. You shouldn't be this like prick in the community that hates on anyone for owning Pokemon, and you want to like burn their house down, or like fucking, like, dude, I've seen people like literally want to burn people's houses down that own Pokemon. Like, that is fucking cringe, bro. Like, it is the most ignorant, like, selfish, destructive way to look at the world ever. Ever. You can't hate on people for owning things. You just can't. And they're not ruining the hobby. They're not cooking the hobby. They are just fucking collecting. Something that most people don't do anyway. You can't hate on the 2% of people that actually do risk their own money in Pokemon. And that's just the point of this video. And, I hope some of you take something away from this. If anybody that does watch my video that hate on people that own Pokemon, like, you really have to change your outlook, and don't get rage baited by these like clickbait YouTubers that are telling you scalpers are evil and they, are so greedy and wouldn't help anybody. That's bullshit, dude. It's straight bullshit. Because I'll tell you this, if any fucking kid that was like crying they needed a pack to open, I'm just gonna give them one, bro. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cringe, the picture that they paint of people that own sealed. Because it's just so not true. Are some people greedy? Fuck yeah. The whole world's greedy. It's just because you have to be, or else you just like are broke. Like, you don't have a choice. It's almost by default. But like, still, that doesn't mean people are evil for owning sealed. It means they invested and they probably work and have saved money. So that's just the point of this video. I wanted to throw it out there, because like no one talks about this or like defends the collector's side. It's just like all just dumbasses like Kenny Boulder. They're like, oh, this is scalper of the week, this is this person, because they own $400 in sealed Pokemon. Like, that is douchey. And people that think that collecting Pokemon is douchey, you're completely wrong. It's people that fucking hate on people for collecting are mega fucking douchebags. Anyway, that's all we got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what your opinions are. Like, do you like to see other people succeed? Does it make you angry? like do you hate scalpers? Like I said, I'm not a big fan of someone buying something and selling it the next day, but it's like whatever, man. They found it, you didn't. It's just that's kind of what keeps it fun, isn't it? In a way, like I never find anything for MSRP like prismatic. Like I had to pay way up 3x MSRP for my PCE I'm not finding them for 50, but whoever did, I'm willing to give them the cash for them because I believe in them long term. So that's just the point of this video. Let me know what you guys think about this topic because I feel like it's a topic that should be discussed with a neutral person. And, let me know what your opinions are. Do you hate people with big collections? Do you think they're terrible people? Or, do you think people are just goofy for, like hating on people that have collections? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm actually generally interested to see what a lot of you think. Anyway, that's all we have this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we're out.